Imagine this. It's 2017. The crypto market is on for a Bitcoin is making headlines every single day. Ethereum is booming, and then there's XRP, the rising star that seemingly came out of nowhere. In a matter of months, XRP goes from trading at fractions of a cent to nearly $3.84 per token. It was a moment of absolute euphoria for investors. People who got in early became millionaires overnight. And then, it all came crashing down. 2018 hit, and XRP, like the rest of the crypto market, took a brutal dive. By the end of the year, its price had plummeted by over 90%. Yet, unlike Bitcoin and Ethereum, which immediately started recovering, XRP remained stuck. While other cryptos found new highs in 2021, XRP was fighting a battle of its own. The now infamous SEC lawsuit against Ripple. The lawsuit changed everything. The moment the SEC accused Ripple of selling XRP as an unregistered security, exchanges delisted it, investors panicked, and the price tanked again. For over 3 years, XRP was trapped in legal uncertainty while other cryptos thrived. Then, in 2023, Ripple finally won a major victory. A U.S. judge ruled that XRP is not a security in most cases, giving it the regulatory clarity it had been waiting for. But here's the shocking part. XRP didn't explode. It didn't reclaim its all-time highs. In fact, after the initial surge, it has mostly remained flat. Why? Why is it that despite Ripple's legal victory, XRP still isn't going parabolic? Why is it struggling to reach even a fraction of its former highs while other cryptos continue to break records? And most importantly, is XRP still worth investing today? Or is it a relic of the past, an asset that once had potential but is now fading into irrelevance? That's exactly what we're going to break down today. Before we dive into the specifics of XRP's price struggles, we need to take a step back and look at the broader crypto market. Right now, Bitcoin is at the center of attention. Institutional investors are flooding in. ETFs are being approved, and Wall Street is finally embracing crypto. Ethereum is solidifying its position with staking, smart contracts, and growing adoption in DeFi. Even meme coins like 𝐬𝐿 and Shiba Inu continue to attract speculative money. And then there's XRP, arguably one of the most legitimate cryptos with a real use case. Yet it still feels like an afterthought in the market. This leads us to an important realization. Crypto markets are not always rational. Prices don't always reflect utility or potential. Hype and speculation play a huge role. And right now, XRP doesn't have the same excitement surrounding it as other cryptos. But does that mean its potential is gone? Not necessarily. While retail investors may be ignoring XRP, there's something bigger happening behind the scenes. XRP is being integrated into banking systems, cross-border payments, and institutional finance in ways that many people don't realize. And that's where things start getting interesting. Because when the market finally wakes up to this reality, XRP could have its moment again. But whether or not that happens depends on a few key factors. Factors that we're going to analyze in depth. Even though Ripple won a partial victory against the SEC, the damage has already been done. For years, XRP was labeled as a legal risk. Major U.S. exchanges like Coinbase, Kraken, and Binance US delisted it. Many institutional investors simply stayed away, unwilling to take on the uncertainty. Now that the lawsuit is mostly behind it, you would think that money would start flowing back in. But institutional investors don't just jump into assets overnight. They wait, they watch, they analyze risk. And most importantly, they need regulatory certainty. Even though XRP is not considered a security in most cases, the legal battle isn't over. The SEC could still appeal, and that uncertainty is keeping some big investors on the sidelines. XRP has something that many cryptos don't, a real-world use case. Ripple's technology is actively being used by banks and financial institutions to enable fast, low-cost cross-border transactions. The vision is clear. XRP could replace the outdated SWIFT banking system and become the standard for international payments. But here's the problem. Institutions are using RippleNet, but not necessarily XRP. Ripple's payment network works with or without XRP. Some banks prefer to use RippleNet without the XRP token, meaning that real-world adoption doesn't always translate to price increases. For XRP's price to rise significantly, we need massive demand for XRP itself, not just Ripple's technology. And right now, that demand isn't where it needs to be. We also have to look at the bigger picture. The entire crypto market is evolving. Right now, the big money is flowing into Bitcoin ETFs and institutional products. XRP, despite its strong community, is still seen as an altcoin that lacks the mainstream appeal of Bitcoin or Ethereum. There's also the rise of CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. Many governments and financial institutions are working on their own blockchain-based currencies. If CBDCs become the standard for global payments, it could reduce the need for XRP in traditional finance. But here's the flip side. If Ripple can integrate XRP into CBDC infrastructure, it could become one of the most valuable assets in the world. That's a big if, but it's a possibility that can't be ignored. The most critical question for any XRP investor is, what will it take for XRP to finally experience massive growth? For years, XRP's price has remained stagnant, even while other cryptocurrencies have seen explosive gains. But does that mean ARP has no future? Not at all. In fact, there are several key factors that could determine whether XRP eventually takes off or remains in its current state of uncertainty. The first and most important factor in XRP's future is regulatory clarity. Yes, Ripple won a major battle against the SEC when the judge ruled that XRP is not a security in most cases. This was a huge victory, as it removed one of the biggest roadblocks preventing institutional investors from jumping into XRP. But there's a problem. The lawsuit isn't fully over. The SEC still has the option to appeal the ruling, and they have continued to pursue legal action against Ripple. Until there's a final, definitive resolution, many large investors and institutions will remain hesitant to fully embrace XRP. What needs to happen? A final ruling that XRP is completely free from SEC regulatory scrutiny. An official statement or framework from U.S. financial regulators allowing financial institutions to use XRP without fear of future legal challenges. Clear international guidelines that support the use of XRP for cross-border payments and remittances. The moment XRP receives undisputed legal clarity, we could see a flood of investment money enter the market, pushing its price dramatically higher. One of XRP's biggest advantages is that it was designed for institutions. Unlike Bitcoin, which is primarily a store of value, or Ethereum, which powers decentralized applications, XRP was built to be a bridge currency for banks and financial institutions. RippleNet, Ripple's global payment network, is already being used by over 300 financial institutions around the world. But there's a crucial issue. Not all of them are actually using XRP. Many institutions have adopted Ripple's technology without using the XRP token. Instead, they are leveraging RippleNet software to improve their payment processing, while still using traditional fiat currencies to settle transactions. For XRP's price to explode, banks and financial institutions must start using XRP itself as the bridge currency for liquidity. What needs to happen? More banks and financial institutions need to integrate on-demand liquidity, ODL, which relies directly on XRP for cross-border transactions. Countries and central banks need to approve and regulate XRP-based transactions, allowing it to be used as a global liquidity solution. A large-scale partnership, such as a global remittance company like Western Union or a central bank digital currency, CBDC, using XRP, could send a massive signal to the market. XRP, like all altcoins, is heavily influenced by Bitcoin's price movement. Historically, when Bitcoin surges in price, money eventually flows into altcoins. This is known as altcoin season, and it has played out in every major bull run. The reason for this is simple. Bitcoin is the gateway into crypto. Most institutional investors enter the crypto space by first buying Bitcoin. Once Bitcoin establishes itself in a bull market, traders start looking for undervalued opportunities. This is when altcoins like Ethereum, XRP, and others start seeing major price growth. But here's the issue. Right now, Bitcoin is dominating the market due to the approval of Bitcoin ETFs and massive institutional inflows. The focus is entirely on Bitcoin and, to some extent, Ethereum. XRP has not yet had its moment. Bitcoin must enter the next major bull run and break into new all-time highs, triggering the typical altcoin season. Investors need to start rotating their profits from Bitcoin into undervalued assets like XRP. A major XRP price breakout could trigger renewed investor interest and speculation. If history repeats itself, XRP could benefit immensely when Bitcoin reaches its peak and investors start looking for other opportunities. Finally, we cannot ignore the power of retail investors. In 2017, XRP surged to its all-time high of 384. Not because of institutional adoption or bank partnerships, but because of hype and retail speculation. Crypto markets are driven by narratives. Right now, Bitcoin is the dominant narrative, and Ethereum's 𝐬𝐵𝐵 ecosystem is expanding rapidly. XRP, on the other hand, has struggled to regain its position as the center of attention. For XRP to explode in price, there needs to be a new, exciting story that captures the imagination of investors. Major influencers and crypto analysts need to start discussing XRP's potential more aggressively. A viral event, such as a new Ripple partnership, CBDC integration, or a massive price breakout, could reignite investor excitement. Increased mainstream media coverage could draw new retail investors back into XRP. The bottom line is this: XRP has the technology, the partnerships, and the real-world utility. But until excitement and speculation return, the price will struggle to move. So, is XRP still a good investment? The truth is, investing in XRP requires patience. Unlike Bitcoin, which is now being embraced by institutions, and Ethereum, which is the foundation of DeFi, XRP's biggest promise is yet to be fully realized. But that's exactly why it's still an opportunity. Every investment carries risk, and XRP is no exception. Some of the biggest risks include regulatory uncertainty, until the SEC case is fully resolved, lack of retail excitement for now, the slow pace of institutional adoption. However, the potential rewards are massive. If XRP achieves its goal of becoming the standard for cross-border payments, it could become one of the most valuable digital assets in the world. Many analysts believe that XRP could still reach double-digit prices in the future if institutional adoption and global remittance flows increase. One of the strongest arguments for XRP's long-term value is its international adoption. SBI Holdings, one of Japan's largest financial firms, has been a major advocate for XRP and is integrating it into its payment systems. Middle East and Asia. Banks in these regions are already using Ripple's technology for remittances. The possibility of Ripple working with SWIFT, the global banking network, could change everything overnight. The big question, should you invest? If you believe in the long-term vision of XRP, then it's still one of the most undervalued assets in the crypto market. Here's how to think about it. Short-term traders looking for quick profits may be frustrated by XRP's slow movement. Long-term investors who believe in its adoption story could see massive gains when XRP finally gets its moment. Ultimately, XRP is not dead. It's just waiting for its breakthrough moment. And the question is, will you be ready when it happens? Hope you found this information helpful and insightful. If you did, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps others find this content. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Sharing this video with your friends, family, or anyone you think would benefit from it would mean the world to me. It's how we grow this community and spread valuable information together. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.